Money is everywhere. Foco has become money. Everybody's scheming. They are scheming for the money. Hey, we go. I said no go, darling.
Ifunanya, I think the best thing for you to do is call him. Call him.
I've called him several times and he's not picking.
You know, I've known you for quite some time now, and I can tell one or two things about you. Same goes to Kingsley.
Okay.
I know you still love him, but I can equally tell you that he is married now. He's moved on. I think you should do the same.
So he has really moved on. Does he really love her?
For what does it matter, for crying out loud? They're living together and that's all that counts. They're together.
Oh well, let me not keep you late for work. Let me leave you to go.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do this for the very first and last time.
Onye tinyaka ebelu yaka Imano onye tinyisi ebelu yisi Onye kusike egwo yanike. This is the cold kingdom where money is the lord of all. This is the cold.
If I had known this would take this time, I wouldn't have gotten deeply involved like this.
What's your point, Collect?
My point is that you should give me time. Do not be in a hurry.
So how much time are we talking about here?
As much time as needed, so long as the set goal is eventually achieved.
Ogwego jolonjo, ogwego jolonjo, ogwego jolonjo, ogwego jolonjo. The love of money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil.
I am doing this because I freaking love you. So why ask me if I still love you?
Hello.
I'll have to go now. My lunch break is over. Talk to you later.
I see. Your lunch break is over. So where does that leave me?
With you, my lunch just started.
You know what? You are sweeter than the sweetest. You are hotter than the hottest. Have I ever told you that before?
You're just telling me that now. But I had always seen it in your eyes. I know what you want. And I'm going to give it to you. The question is, where do you want it? The guest room? Your bedroom? Or mine?
We'll find out. Just gonna... Miss has been blowing up my phones with phone calls.
Oh, I see.
Kingsley sent me text messages too.
Is he coming to arrest you for taking care of me?
I'll be damned. Oh my God. I think there's an emergency at the office. I'll have to go now.
Please do, please. Please go and handle it. I hate emergencies.
It's okay.
Please.
Get ready. Let's
Go, 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 go! Okay. Andrew.
Your Highness.
Do you need anyone to tell you that I facilitated your employment in that corporation?
Your Highness, I'm very much aware of what you did for me, and I have promised to pay you back at the right time.
Hey. Don't be in a hurry. I was the one that called this meeting. Do you know that I can actually throw you out of that corporation at the slightest provocation?
Your Highness, has it got into that? I am still the loyal servant of the royal home. I don't know what I have done to warrant the threat of intrusion.
You have not done anything yet, Andrew. But you never can tell when you will start deviating and then trigger the wrath of the other. The princess, the only princess of this kingdom. I just want to keep the record straight.
I'm listening.
Good. Andrew, you are answerable to me and me alone. I expect you to give me every update about that corporation. If I get to hear anything or get any information from anyone else first, then you will know why the elders of this kingdom practically avoid me. Are we clear on this?
Very clear, Your Highness.
Good.
But there's something I would like to add. You see, we are up against a mafia network. A mafia network that wants us to go under. Every day they are planning on how to penetrate into our corporation and force us go into a station. And I am sure the royal family will not want that.
What point exactly are you making?
You see, Your Highness, I am saying, as the Ada of the royal home and the only princess that has her the whole time in the world, will it not be better for you to invest most of this your time in finding way we can be on the offensive side rather than the defensive side that like we have been all these years?
Well, Andrew, I know the mafia of Abomimi damn too well, and they know that I am not a pushover. Do all the things I have told you to do and the ways I've told you to do them, and leave Sir Black and Co. for me to handle.
Good afternoon, Your Majesty. Your letter from the Central College. It came this morning.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may leave. Andrew, I am done with you. Remember to feed me back with every update. Whenever you have any information, my phone lines are always open.
Very well, Your Highness. I beg to take my leave then.
Okay, I'll give you the details later. All right.
Yes, sir. Just take a look, please.
Nessa, please, what's your job designation in this office? A secretary or a messenger?
I get confused sometimes too.
Don't do this again.
Yes, thank goodness you are here.
Felix, I'm about going out for lunch now.
See, these boys are the mind right now as we speak, disrupting work. We need to fix this before Dad gets back from India. He will not be happy to see things this way. Has Samuel answered yet?
No luck with that yet.
I think we'll have to proceed without him. Let's just hope Andrew is around.
Are we having a board meeting?
Yes, we are.
It is that serious.
Nessa, quickly, all board members, we're having an emergency meeting by 4 p.m.
I haven't been there, but it seems serious. They've stopped the workers at the coal mine.
So what should I do?
I need you to handle this situation immediately.
What do you mean handle the situation?
Where are you now?
The information available to us is that they stormed the factory barricaded entrance.
If I may ask, what exactly do they want?
Nothing yet.
I gathered from an unconfirmed source that they are demanding compensation. Yes, for the environmental damages caused by the activities of the industry.
Environmental my foods! For God's sake, isn't that what they demanded like 4 years ago?
Who is even giving those illiterates clues as to make such demands? Who is doing that?
They are not completely uninformed. They drafted that later, remember?
Since the demand to meet with the management, I think they are open for dialogue.
Who is even ready to dialogue with them? We owe them nothing. The community gets annual revenue from the industry, so what do they want?
Let us give them a listening ear. There is no harm in that.
Exactly.
Gentlemen, as it stands now, work has automatically been stopped at the mine, and we cannot allow that to continue for more than a day.
Fine. We have to schedule a meeting with them tomorrow, but only on one condition: that they will allow the workers to get back to the mine immediately. And Andrew,
So,
I hope you can handle that.
very well done.
Then Nessa, make sure the memo gets to everybody before end of work today.
I sure will, sir.
So where is Colette? Has anyone seen or heard from her all the while?
So why did you drive down to this place?
I can't believe you're not worried. You know how these locals behave. They are persistent and will not stop until they get what they want.
This has happened before, Colette. And the company handled it.
You sound like you already know what they are demanding from the coal mine.
I really don't know, Colette. But I believe it is nothing that they cannot afford.
What if they succeed in getting that? Sir Black, your own interest might be drastically affected. Kingsley called me. He said they had a meeting on how to handle that.
I believe they'll be able to figure out something.
No. You have to be on top of your game. This is my only chance. Remember, I have little input in that industry. So I have to win their hearts. You will have to make it happen.
Of course, Dad must not know about this.
How do we pull through this without involving Dad?
Wait, what are you suggesting? That we call him on the phone and start crying about this?
You and I know Dad has a way of finding these things out. If we don't tell him, it will be terrible for him to learn from another source.
Fine. Guys, relax. I'll think of a way to talk to him about it. Meanwhile, let's have a meeting with those fools tomorrow. Kingsley, you haven't heard from your wife yet.
She said she was caught up in an emergency.
Yeah? An emergency? As in health condition? Is she okay?
Samuel, her husband is not panicking, should you?
She's fine. I want to believe so. Brothers, I have to be back to my office now. I have a lot of files to attend to.
I'll just do the same.
I'll see you guys later.
I heard about it, but I didn't take it as anything serious. The chair didn't hear anything. The king called me asking about the problems at the mine. He called you. The chair, what else am I talking about? No. J.UGEZE, and I want to understand something. You mean the king called you all the way from India? He called me using his Nigerian line. He's either in the country or he's roaming. What baffles me is how he got to know about the problem at the mine. Maybe because of who he is, the almighty king of the cool kingdom. Well, from the little inquiries I made, those boys are ready to do anything to get what they want. And let me tell you, it is not good for the king, and it is not good for us either. Yes. J.UGEZE, and I lose no sleep over that. I will handle it. If you say so. Trust me. If you say so.
I suppose I had other important things to do.
I thought as much. But you know, I was wondering what is much more important to you than your source of livelihood, the family business.
Do you think I do not care?
What else am I supposed to think? You were called and informed. The least you could have done was to attend the meeting, but you did not.
And for that, you think I do not care about the family business?
How else are you supposed to show that you care? It's just yourself, Cassandra and myself in our department. Cassandra is not here, and you won't attend meetings. Try not to miss the meeting for tomorrow. Yes, boss.
Ife dika koleta biana lom. Ife yili koleta biana munso. Kolete na talo.
Yes, Dad. How are you doing? I hope you are fine now. You are very strong.
I'm fully recuperated, son.
Yes.
We arrived Lagos today.
You are in Lagos? Oh, Dad, we can't wait to have you back. Dad, when are you coming back?
What is happening at the mine? Is everything okay? Are you there, son?
Yes, I'm here. Dad, I'm here. Dad, everything is fine. Nothing is happening at the mine. So how is Cassandra? Hope? Hello? Dad, are you there? Hello? Hello?
I'm sure you heard me.
No. Some moments ago, Mercy spoke to me in a very disrespectful way. Just because I didn't attend the board meeting.
I called you. I asked you to make sure you attended that meeting.
And what did I tell you? I told you I was caught up in an emergency. Why don't any of you understand that?
An emergency you never bothered or cared to talk about? What kind of emergency was that anyway? Health emergency?
What is this agitation about? That I did not attend the meeting or about the demands of the locals?
Come in.
Kissing. The elders are here. Can you come downstairs, please?
Yeah, I'll be with you soon.
Okay.
Why is everybody making this about? Why? Why? Why is everyone making it about me? You're cold.
With all due respect, elders, I don't think there is need for this meeting.
The first son of the king says there is no need for a meeting with the king's council. Did I hear you?
Don't get me wrong, elders. I'm trying to say that this has nothing to do with the affairs of the kingdom.
Exactly. I wonder how they even got to hear about it in the first place.
We just hear about everything that concerns the kingdom. And the coal mine is not an exception.
Point of correction, Ichie. Point of correction. The coal mine belongs to the royal family and not the town.
And who owns the royal family?
What is he talking about? Did you hear him?
Keep it down.
Okay.
Elders, please. We all know how these things work. Yes, the people whom you represent, they have a share in the mine. We are not debating that. But they don't run the place with us. They don't run the place with the royal family.
Sorry, Felix. What's exactly your argument?
My point is that you shouldn't have bothered coming here. We've been handling issues like this. We are capable of handling the issue. So I don't see any need having you here.
Listen, there is something I need to clarify so that you guys will not just misunderstand us. We have not come to take over the management of the mine from the royal family. No. But the king is not in the country as we speak. And this kind of issue rises up in the kingdom. We came here to find out how you are handling it. Because this issue involves the youth of this kingdom. And whatever that involves the youth is not a minor issue. Wow.
The king, our father, believes in us very, very much. That is why he has handed everything over to us. As you can see, we've not been sleeping. As a matter of fact, we've scheduled the meeting with them tomorrow.
What will you do? Agree to their demands or?
Oh, well, these boys, we've not even had a meeting with them yet, right? We don't even know how much they are even demanding.
Listen, there is something that we need to strengthen this argument. So we don't just beat about the bush. In a meeting you want to hold with them, I want us to understand something. That we don't want this kingdom to go up in flames. We want to maintain the peace. So if what they are demanding is not outrageous, we are suggesting as men in council that you consider paying it to them. These are the youths of this kingdom. And I believe you don't want to go into war with the local boys.
Ichie, nobody is planning to go into any war with anybody, though. We will do everything we can to avoid that. Thank you for coming. We appreciate your coming here, but we'll take it over from here. Thanks for your concern.
And we are hoping you give us feedback after the meeting with them tomorrow.
I am very sure you will not be disappointed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I would not be writing this letter if you were kind enough to take my calls. I cannot believe that you now treat me this way. You know me, and you know what I'm capable of doing. I love you too much to hurt you. It is almost 8 months, yet I am unable to get you off my mind. Can we talk, please? Even if it's the last thing you do for me. I haven't changed my phone number. Call me on it, please. Still yours, Ifunanya.
I do not understand how anybody could have gone to them with that information.
Honestly, those guys created a very big scene at the mine. I am not surprised the news is everywhere. You're not.
No wonder Dad got to hear the news.
What? Dad already heard about it? Oh God.
I spoke to him before coming here, and he implied he knows something is wrong.
What did he say?
Nothing exactly. He noticed I was not ready to talk about it, so he ended the call before I was able to manufacture a lie.
You mean he didn't as little as mention how he got the information?
Come on, Kesley, should we be talking about this now? Come on. We'll see how this thing goes. I hope we're able to have this meeting and come up with a resolution before he comes back.
In the coal kingdom, coal has become everything. Money is everywhere, for coal has become money.
Honey, I don't think it's out of place for them to have come.
The action made it look like my brothers and I are incapable of handling issues while Dad is away. It is insulting.
They are only concerned. Don't forget they also have a share in the business. And whatever affects the business affects them as well.
Well, I guess so.
I'm more worried about Colin's attitude to work.
What is her attitude to work?
Are you even asking me that?
See, Mercy, if you're having any problem in your department, please fix it. Don't drag me into it.
That's only if you're no longer the managing director of the company.
Well, I've not seen anything wrong. Once I see that something is wrong, I will come in and fix it. Right now, I've not seen anything. I have an early start tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
You don't know I have a very much interest in the coal mine, do you? Is that a yes or no?
Am I here because of Royal Coal Mine?
Should have known, considering your recent activities in the mine.
Sir Black, I will rather you stay out of this, please. We are making a very legitimate demand.
Legitimate, you say? And you keep repeating and renewing this demand every 2 years. Am I correct?
They are making a lot of money with the backing of the corrupt men in government. So they need to be topping up what we gain as the local people that suffer the damage caused by their operations in our environment.
Well said, but your timing is wrong.
I don't understand what you mean by that.
No, get it straight. I have a very tightly vested interest in that industry. And your demands will not let me get what I want.
We cannot be making the same demand from the same source.
Exactly the point. So I ask you, are you ready to make compromise?
And why should I be the one to make the compromise?
2 reasons readily come to mind. 1, we have been gaining from that company. 2, and most certainly, you will not want to contend with the mafia of Abomime. So I ask you, what is it for you? Are you game? Or you need time to think about it?
Can I take a ride with you to work today? I don't feel like driving.
I think you should ride with someone else.
But there's no one else around. They're all gone.
Then get a cab.
What? A cab?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Why can't I ride with you? Are we not going to the same establishment?
Because I am not going to the office yet. I have too many places to go to in this whole kingdom. You should know that.
I see. Don't forget we have a meeting with the local boys this morning.
I will remember.
Call it. The meeting with the boys is very important. If you miss it, then you will have to answer a query from the department.
Any news from those folks?
None yet, sir. But the notice of the meeting was given to their leader yesterday.
All right.
Do you want me to write the agenda, sir?
Please do. Let me know what you come up with 30 minutes before the meeting.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You put so much trust in Nessa.
She gave me reasons to. You can agree with me that she is very good.
I just finished a meeting with my department. And Colette was not there. She left the palace early this morning before me to work, saying specifically that there are a lot of places in this cold kingdom where she goes.
I haven't spoken to her since I woke up this morning.
If she fails to attend the meeting which we have rescheduled again for today, nobody should blame me for whatever actions I will take.
What's eating her? Are you starving her of anything?
Feel free to find out, my brother.
Did father tell you when he's back from Lagos?
I did not get the chance to get that information. I tried calling Cassandra and the phone was switched off.
Okay.
Andrew, how do you reconcile what is happening now with what we discussed the last time I invited you here? The volatile youths of this kingdom are making demands on the royal family, and you did not deem it fit to tell me.
Your Highness, if I should bother you over such a small matter, that means I'm not competent to be called the senior officer of the corporation.
You know, I am trying so hard to understand you right now. You mean to tell me that you don't consider that information good enough for me?
Not exactly, Your Highness. Let me rephrase. They are not qualified to get you agitated. These are local boys trying every means to obtain us by trick. And I did not get you involved because we are already handling the matter.
Just shut up. Shut up, Andrew. Is it not clear that I was wrong all this while? Huh? Do you know who they call Iwedinobi? Is it because he is not blessed with a huge body that you're undermining him? The mere fact that he is part of this request should get everybody agitated. Why are you calling them local boys? Why are you undermining them when you know that even the police are scared of them?
Sincerely, Your Highness, I don't think those boys should get you loosely for 1 second. They are local boys and that is how I see them.
Do you know who informed me? My brother, the king himself. If in his wisdom he called them volatile youths of this kingdom, you should be careful. Let me educate you. Volatile in this context means unstoppable, unpredictable. What is your problem? You think you can stand here and just dismiss them as mere local boys?
Someone is surely provoking Auntie Oledo. What is wrong?
What? Are you okay? What is your problem? Why do you call me Auntie Oledo? Have you joined forces with your younger brother Kingsley? Why are you calling me Auntie Oledo?
I need to be guided, Andrew. Have I said anything wrong? I mean, is she no longer the Auntie Oledo of the Coal Kingdom?
Just shut up! Shut up! If you parade yourself as Prince Samuel of the Coal Kingdom, common sense should have told you that I am the Ada, the only Princess Oledo of the same kingdom. Don't you ever insult me with that title again, Auntie. It is for the classless and the uninformed.
Well, I'm hearing that for the very first time. I'm sorry if that is the case. Well, I just got in here to pick something and I should be back to the office immediately. Andrew, if you don't mind, I'll give you a ride.
Hey! Come! Are you okay? You met me here talking to this employee of mine. Without asking me if I was done with him, you're offering him a ride. What is your problem, Samuel?
So what?
What do you understand?
I know you are capable of anything you put your mind at.
Just go.
Black, I've got work to do, remember? Besides, I am not in the mood of what is running through your mind right now.
And you don't have a wink of what is going through my mind right now. Just go.
Ah, Black. Please, I need a feedback. Did you have a meeting with the locals?
My baby Colette, I really don't know why you so much bother yourself. This is Sir Black, and you know that my word is my bond. And I told you I would, but for now, just go. Go with me. Just go.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, just go.
I need to sort this out, please.
Welcome back, Your Majesty.
Yes.
John, how are you? I'm fine, Your Majesty.
Good.
Welcome, Madam.
How have you been, John?
I've been doing great, Madam. I can see Indian is very good.
Yes, he's strong now. Please, get the luggage.
Okay.
The love of money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil.
I never thought you were an early riser.
Hello.
A little introduction will do. My name is Colette. Princess Colette, as a matter of fact. I am the light that shines bright, not only in the palace, but in the whole of the cold kingdom.
As if the traditional marriage wasn't enough, she was able to get him to have a court wedding with her.
He wasn't forced.
Can I see the photos at least?
Why? Why do you want to see the photos?
Just show me. Let me see the woman he chose over me.
Oh, come on, darling. Seeing those photos won't do you any good.
Don't be too sure. We are not of the same caliber. Always remember that. Can I see them?
Well. If you insist, I'll show you. Yes. Here.
He looks happy.
Sure, he does. But most men look happy after they tie the knot. But don't be deceived. It could be just an outward expression. He may not be that happy internally.
You may be right. But I'll give it to her. She looks beautiful.
Of course she is. Sure. I won't agree any less.
How can I forget the face?
I guess I'm popular.
Being married to one of the royal sons of the kingdom, why won't you be? I hear you have a good position in the coal mine, which makes me wonder what you're doing here at this time of the morning.
Let's say I have an important business here too.
Oh, made in Abashi by the best hands. You know, it's time for us to promote our own products. It will really suit a princess like you. And it's very affordable. Everything here is actually very affordable.
But my husband is not affordable, right?
I'm too busy for that.
Excuse me, mother. I am too busy to bother myself about what little housepipe like you do. Especially when it has to do with my husband.
Your husband? Because he took you to the courts and sleeps with you every other night? What do you know about him? What?
I know he kicked your ass out of his life. How does that work? Knowing something about him? I've got work to do. And this work does not revolve around you. Move on already, bitch! As for the shoes, my maid will come get them. Princesses do not wear those.
Ife dika koleta biana lum, ife yini koleta biana munso, kolete na talo, ona tagi ona fugi ono. Ife dika kolete biana lum, ife yini koleta biana munso, kolete na talo, ona tagi.
Hello, my darling hubby. Are you okay? Are the locals there already? Of course, I'll get myself there, but are the locals there already?
Ifedika koleta bianalo, ife yili koleta bianalo so, kolete na talo, ona tagiona fugiono.
Listen.
Sir.
Does the letter you sent to them not specify that this meeting starts exactly 11 a.m.?
11 a.m. prompt, sir. The time was specific enough.
And now it's 12:15. So what is going on? You're ready forever.
Has the meeting started?
Yes, ma'am.
Who and who are present?
Prince Kingsley, Prince Felix.
And the car?
The king just arrived. Can I go back to my room?
Why hasn't the meeting started yet? Why are they not here? Mr. Andrew, my publicity manager. What is going on?
Your Highness, we are still waiting for the arrival of the locals.
So it is true that some people actually disrupted work at the mine, and none of you ever thought it wise to let me know.
No, Dad. See, Dad, this is not beyond us. There is no way we could have bothered contacting you when you've entrusted so much responsibility on us. We can handle this, Dad. We are capable of handling it.
What is their demand this time? Dad, we intend to find out from this meeting. Well, I heard from the grapevine that the workers at the mine have been unable to gain access to the mine yet. Will anyone say something reasonable to me? I've been away for just 1 month, and everything has turned upside down already. You're not even able to give a straight account of anything.
Someone has a straight answer for you. Welcome home, Your Majesty. This is not the way you should be welcome home after your medical trip.
I cannot believe that you are just arriving at the office at this time, Colette. Is this one of the many problems we have now? Nonchalant attitude to work?
Your Majesty, I do not joke with my job. Anyway, sir.
What is this?
Nessa.
Yes?
Would you please read this out to the king and the board members?
What are you up to?
Nessa?
Sir.
Are you going to read that?
Your Majesty, this is a letter from the so-called local boys that disrupted the activities at the mine. The ones we're supposed to be having this meeting with, I suppose. They were going to make a demand of 15 million naira every month from the royal family and the kingdom's treasury. But well, they had a rethink after they were made to understand the ugly implications of their stupid actions. So in this letter, they officially apologized to His Royal Majesty, King Ferdinand the 16th of the Coal Kingdom, and have withdrawn their demand. Your Majesty.
Below the bed. Oh, below the bed.
Sorry, I was in a meeting while you were calling.
What? How's that?
She was at my boutique this morning. She even came with the same letter.
I don't know how that happened. I gave Prince the letter yesterday.
I just want to make sure you're not in any kind of trouble.
Yes, I'm fine for now. I'm sorry she came by. I don't know how it happened. Hope she didn't create a scene.
Nothing to worry about, alright? I now know she's a braggart. We'll see later.
You did what? You wouldn't know, don't keep me quiet, I'm talking to you. What did you do?
Ichie, I did the right thing. There is no justification for the demand.
Will you just shut up and stop provoking me? What do you mean there's no justification? What do you know? You are not the one making this demand, I am the one making the demand. So how could you open your mouth and say there is no justification? Under what information?
Okay. They are already giving us something. They have settled the community very well, and you know that, Ichie. Let's just be sincere here. Yeah? Okay, for years now, Ichie, this coal was under our soil, doing nothing. We don't even know what to do with it. So if King Ferdinand the 16th finally secured government approval to mine and is paying us what we are already getting, fine! We should be...
Shut up your mouth. Shut up your mouth. Don't make me fall out with you. What are you saying? Do you know how many millions of naira they make from that mine on daily basis? Have you calculated it? You will know, have you?
Ichie, I am not going to do this anymore.
What?
Yes. I'm not a greedy man. Even my enemies can attest to that.
Why do you sound as if you have option?
Listen, you with the noble, you have no option in this at all. I paid you for this business.
And you must do it exactly how I want you to do it.
No, Ichie. What you paid for was for my boys to disrupt work at the mine, which they did. Yes. As a matter of fact, I have written a letter to the king apologizing. And I have instructed my boys never to return to the mine or have anything to do with that business again. Yes.
You're joking, right?
I am not joking, Ichie. If you need anything from the king, then you will do that personally. Stop right there.
What is this? No, what are you doing? Walk out on me? You want to walk out on Ishio Cow Police? Can you do it? No, can you do it?
Okay. Ichie, watch me.
Ogwego jolonjo, ogwego jolonjo, ogwego jolonjo, ogwego jolonjo. The love of money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil.
Wow, I am thrilled beyond explanation.
How did you do it?
Isn't this the woman of the moment?
Yes, she is. But both of you should go get a room. This is an office.
We're in one already.
Wow.
I've been looking for you everywhere. Where have you been?
The MD asked to see you. And who delays the MD's call?
Well, MD, can I borrow my wife for some time?
Your request is hereby granted and approved. But call it. Once you are done with this man, you come back here. We are not done.
I will, sir.
You can go. You can go.
Daddy has asked to see you.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, how did it go?
Perfect. Everyone is happy. Just like we anticipated. And guess what?
You know I don't like guesses, baby. Talk to me.
The king just returned and was at the meeting when I stormed in with my little good letter.
Okay, I can now sense how happy you feel.
Of course, I'm very happy. You know what? This is an opportunity for us to do what we've always wanted to do. Because I have their trust now better than ever.
That's true. Why don't we talk this over at my apartment? Call her.
Sweetheart!
Hello, baby.
It's the King's welcome home party. Everyone is downstairs.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Let me go get dressed.
Something sexy.
Show you.
Idiot.
Easy, master. Easy. For how long am I going to continue with this, J.UGEZE? I can't count the number of times that low-life pig has taken my woman.
Boss, she's still yours. You still have her whenever you want her.
She goes back to that royal pig.
Funny enough, the royal pig has what you want. Is that enough consolation, boss?
Oh. May I have your attention, please? You know, it feels good to know that all attention has been diverted to me. I'm not the king anymore. Your Majesty, my wonderful brothers, our very beautiful wives, my elders, it is an honor to stand before you to make this toast to the great leader of our time. So, if you don't mind, I want us to stand on our feet before I make this toast.
Thank you very much. And that man happens to be your father. How lucky you are.
To the man that commands respect, not only as a king, but through his kindness and unadulterated magnanimity. I'm talking of my father, King Ferdinand XVI.
Wonderful.
We are happy you are back, happier, healthier, and more handsome.
Kudos to my wife. Kudos to my wife.
Very important. So this is a toast to your good health, more wisdom, and more prosperity.
Wait. Thank you for the toast and all the wishes. Felix, my son. And thank you, my people, also for the wishes. Well, you all know that I went to India, but not for tourism. I was so relieved when I came out of that theater. Stronger, healthier, and of course, more handsome.
And more money too.
Kudos to my wife.
More money, that's
Yes. Hey. But all that changed when I arrived Lagos and heard about the problems at the mine. This made me book a flight immediately to the Coal Kingdom. But on arrival, everything changed again. Thanks to my amiable and elegant daughter-in-law, Colette, who was able to solve the problem of the ground, which would have resulted into massive bloodletting and loss of millions by the coal company. When she brought back the letter from the locals, kudos to you, Colette.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
So, I make this toast to a very resourceful person, a very resourceful woman who is also elegant and beautiful. To Colette.
To Colette.
To Colette. To Colette.
I was the one who left her family behind and traveled with him to India.
Cassandra, we all are grateful for the sacrifice you made.
So why is nobody saying anything about me? Why? I never missed visiting my son in school every visiting day. But I did that last month for the king.
What do you want, Cassandra? What do you want? A trophy? A trophy for accompanying your own father-in-law to his medical trip?
And if I get that, what will happen? What? Will you stop being the king?
Cassandra, why can't we just enjoy your return in peace? Why?
And what did she even do talked to the local boys as the local woman that she is? Had a meeting with them? What?
Colette. What has Colette got to do with this now? Why are you calling her names?
Were you there? Were you? Did you see how the welcome party turned into Colette's praise party? Did you?
Cassandra, having been a part of this family for a very long time, I am sure you know what the implications of giving out 15 million naira every month to those local boys would have been. That is apart from a defined percentage that goes into the kingdom treasury every month. Colette saved our asses from that trouble. And if anything would have been, you should be grateful to her, because I am grateful to her.
Really? Then what happens to the woman that left her family and was stuck in an Indian hospital for over 1 month? What do you owe her?
You know what? If you have a problem with Dad for not appreciating you, take it to him yourself. I'm going to bed.
Who? Colette?
Yes. What is her role in this company?
Father, she's in the controls department.
Doing what exactly? I mean, what is her position in the controls department?
She works under my wife.
As what? You have such a resourceful person without a defined role in the company. What have you and the HR manager been doing? Plugging round pegs in square holes? Listen, go get her fixed into something very active immediately. I mean, she can exercise her intelligence.
All right, Father. I'll do just that.
Okay, and get back to me as soon as possible.
All right, Father.
Excuse me.
Good morning, Cassandra.
Good morning, Colette.
How was India? I didn't get to have a chat with you yesterday.
Not when you were busy saving us from those greedy folks.
I am glad it's all over.
Yeah, we all are.
By the way, where is everyone? Gone?
I guess.
Yeah.
By the way, Colette, how did you do it? Come on, you're not just going to give me a smile.
When you know the right people to talk to, you get the right things done. It's all about being smart and alert. How is that for an answer? By the way, eating breakfast as huge as that is not a good way to start a day. If you want to be smart and alert. True, we're working on something, but I think we should come up with something better.
Colette, listen to me. I don't know how long my patience can go on this. I need you here with me.
I know you do, but then we need other plans. The first one is taking forever if you ask me.
So, tell me, what is on your mind?
The king trusts me now more than ever. He's promised to fix me up with something better in the company. I can use that to our advantage if you ask me.
Go ahead, talk to me. How can I be of help?
I need a close-up on one of the staff. Nessa, the secretary. I think she's working on destroying my marriage with the prince.
What are you talking about? Your marriage with the prince? How can it help anything?
Oh, come on, Black.
No, don't give me that crap.
The marriage is the only reason I'm able to be in that family. If the marriage collapses, then the deal is off. Come on, baby. Well, I believe Nessa is working with Kinsley's ex.
How do you mean?
I do not know, but I need to find out ASAP.
That I come to the palace all the time is not your problem. Because if I fail to come here as often as I do, fools like you will mislead my brother the king and turn around to accuse him of not being a good king. You know what? I am done with this call. I want to end this call now. You see, I am trying to find a reason for this your useless invasion. My father, Ezomemma, was buried in this living room. So it's obvious it is my father's grave. Why are you always disrespecting the princess? The Ada, the one and only Princess Oledo, with your useless invasion?
Just to be sure, I went to my brother Felix, who is the managing director of the corporation, to confirm how much is payable to you every month. And I was stunned to discover that in his magnanimity as the one in charge, he has increased the money payable to you to 3 whole million naira every month.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a problem with that? Or do you think I am not qualified to earn 3 million naira every month from the family business?
Auntie Oledo.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. Princess Oledo.
Better.
What have we done to you? 3 whole million naira every month, and you cannot allow us peace in this royal house. Shall we kill ourselves for you?
Samuel.
Prince Samuel. Always remember that. Prince Samuel.
Prince Samuel.
Good.
Were you sent by someone to come and play this old drama, or you're doing it all by yourself?
Nobody can send me. I am here all by myself, and you know that.
And why are you insulting your mother, not me? How dare you question me?
You once referred to Andrew as an employee of yours. What exactly do you mean by that?
It's obvious I have become the topic for your private discussions. Obviously with your wife. You know what? I don't have time for you now. Excuse me.
What are you?
Honey.
I woke up with a busy mind today.
Busy mind?
It feels like something special is supposed to happen tomorrow.
Of course, every day with you is special. You know that, sweetheart.
Yeah, but what's tomorrow's date again?
May 20th, right? Yes.
Was it not on that day 4 years ago I met a certain woman who came into my life and turned everything around and brought me so much joy and happiness?
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's anniversary, baby! Oh my god!
Happy anniversary, baby.
Happy anniversary to us. And you knew all that.
Sorry, I knew. You know I could never forget that. Because I love you.
I love you too, sweetie.
So what do you say about lunch with the family tomorrow to celebrate?
Is there a problem?
The king is talking to you.
Sorry?
You look unsettled. Does it mean you cannot eat with us if your man isn't here?
Of course I can, Your Majesty. I am just worried about the emergency that took him out at this time of the day. I am really worried.
Oh, maybe he's just here on time to put your worries in work.
Was I missed around here?
Thanks to
What are you doing?
It's been 4 wonderful years with you. 4 years might not be that long, but it's been the best years of my life. And where else is most appropriate to ask this request from you other than before the most important people in my life? I want you to be part of this most important people in my life. So please, will you marry me? My darling.
Over here, my children.
Why do you still keep that ring when it brings tears to your eyes? Give it back to him already.
But that will mean it's over between us.
He is married to another woman and they are living happily. What part of it is over between you and him? Do you not understand?
He's mine. We belong to each other. His heart lives here. He lives here.
You should have thought of it before playing your silly game.
Anita, you know I did not do that. You know that.
Whatever. Just move on, girl. Move. Please put that away so I can discuss why I'm here.
Works, and we have to do as he has instructed. I'm telling you first because she works under you. I hope that won't be a problem.
My darling husband, I do not have a problem with Colin getting a new post. But what position exactly are you planning to give to her?
Well, no idea yet. I'll make a decision once I have a meeting with the HR manager. But the truth is that the position she is most suitable for right now is the publicity manager.
What? But Andrew is already occupying that position.
Well, he seems not to be doing very well with it.
And you think Colette is better off?
Well, with what she recently pulled with the local boys, I think she is perfect for the post. Do not underestimate the local boys. They are very organized, and most times the commissioner of police advises his men not to engage them because they are very brutal. For Colette to get them to sign a well-detailed apology letter is what sane people will not forget in a hurry. Come on, you agree with me, my wife.
Can we have a smooth conversation without you attempting to make her look so big?
My sweet wife, I don't think that is possible, since it is the main reason she's getting promoted. And let me remind you urgently, to that, she is big. And it is only ideal for what seems big to the king to look bigger to you. Don't you think so?
What is this, please? Are you intentionally trying to get people voted?
Anyway, my wife, I only thought I should tell you. I've not even communicated that to my brothers yet.
Thank you for the unappreciated honor.
You're welcome.
Excuse me.
My lovely wife.
I understand this is the place the former king was buried. I'm particularly surprised that you always feel free staying here all by yourself without any fear.
Cassandra, I will not allow you lure me into this kind of useless discussion. I called you here for a purpose. Sit.
Okay. You sound as if all is not well. Is there a problem?
Cassandra, what has your husband told you about me?
I'm lost here, Auntie.
Excuse me? I mean, for real? You parade yourself as royalty because you're married to Samuel. You don't know that I am the only princess in this palace?
I'm sorry, princess. It's just a slip of tongue. Of course you know I have huge respect for you. I sure cannot undermine your position.
Your husband is questioning my authority. Are you playing this game with him? Or he's all by himself?
Would you believe if I told you my husband doesn't discuss anything with me? I'm equally surprised with this information that he questions your authority. Trust me, princess. I will take it up with him.
You don't need to. I already have the information I need. I will handle it.
What do you want, DJ? Listen, I told you the last time.
I came to congratulate you, Iwe Dimnobi.
On what?
For your stupidity, for your foolishness, and for your cowardice. Okay?
Ichie, I have no regrets. Yes.
No, of course. How much did she promise you? How much did she give you that you don't have already? How much?
Who?
You mean you think I will never find out? No, were you looking at me as an ordinary man of this kingdom that will never find out what happens in the land? No, were you thinking I will never know that you backed that from our plan because of a woman? Is that what we were thinking?
Because, listen, Che, I am a man of many sides.
Of course I know.
But it has never been reported that Iwe Dinobi is a man of women.
So I am suggesting that you take your insult back. Now, before that insult will kill you, let me tell you already that I know the fact that you are a man of many sides. Yes. But we equally know that your popular side is the side of women. Ha! That's why you are a fool. Hey, listen to me. I am only hoping that you invent a way to manage the money you have now for the remaining days of your life. Because as you are standing here now, you are grounded. You parade yourself as the leader of the youth. And you forgot we are the people that made you the leader of the youth. Now you are working with women. Let me tell you something. You are already finished. Because you are no longer the leader of the youth of this kingdom. That position is terminated because of this visit of mine. As for my interest, just understand that with your help or without your help, that I am going to achieve it. Idiot.
This man is gone crazy, oh. He's gone crazy. What woman is he talking about? Yeah?
So have you been able to get a contract with J.UGEZE Corporation? What are you talking about? Hold on, let me call you. Look who we have here. The almighty Colette.
I hope you do not bring in marital issues to your office.
And what exactly do you mean by that?
I saw my boss on my way in. She doesn't look happy.
Oh, that. You would be surprised as to why she wasn't very, very happy.
I can help you fix that, if you let me.
Colette, I know you can fix everything.
Call me whenever you need me.
Colette, what do you want? You know I can hardly stand that look on your face. Tell me, what do you want?
Why can't you dig deeper? Why? Stop acting all caged up, Prince Felix.
Colette, I'm sure you don't want my brother and I to repeat the Cain and Abel episode, do you?
I do not want a repeat of that either. Prince Felix, I know you've got a soft spot on me. I know you want me.
Colette, everybody has a soft spot for you. Even the king. Am I right?
Why did you have to bring in the almighty King Ferdinand the 16th into this?
Come on, Colette. Isn't that the reason he asked for your promotion? Don't pretend as if you don't know what I'm talking about. You are so contagious. Everybody seems to like you, especially the guys.
Can you please speak more on the promotion?
Well, I'm not discussing that with you yet. And that brings me to the major thing. Why are you here?
What silly promotion? What does she know? What is her qualification?
She has her way with words. That is her qualification.
Talking of which, you should have heard what she said to me at the dining this morning.
You know, I don't know what that girl has done to everybody. Everyone keeps seeing what we call the good side of her. And with the latest string she pulled with the locals, she has become a god.
You know, I've given my whole life to this business. And I know I started with most of the latest jobs. I stayed in those jobs for years without any promotion.
Didn't your promotion start coming when you got married to Prince Samuel?
Exactly! I was still the same woman who left her family behind, traveled to India with the king, took care of him for over 1 month. What promotion did I get?
You know, I'm worried about what is going to happen if she's made the publicity manager. Do you know what that means? It means that she is eventually going to become the face of the royal business.
I'm about going out. I just thought I should come and tell my boss. I do not want her giving me a query.
Did you smell the sarcasm? Did you?
I hate her so much.
The security man told me that a particular fair lady that came on hash-colored Toyota RAV4 was sitting in a car monitoring you both.
I don't know what that means.
I made some calls already, and I can confirm that this lady is the one he's married to now.
Anita, can you do me a favor? Spare me all the unnecessary information. I was with Kingsley, my man, and that is what matters to me.
You have lost it, have you not?
It was Providence that brought us together. It's been almost a year. Nobody gave me the opportunity to explain myself.
And did you succeed in doing that now?
Something is wrong with him. He's not the prince that I used to know.
That should be because he is happily married. And he has been married for how long now? 7 months? And here you are, still dreaming of getting him back.
How come nobody wants to understand me? Including you. Nobody.
I equally wonder when you will understand that you can get yourself in trouble one of these days. He is a prince. A prince, Ifunanya. You can just walk up to him and embarrass him.
You call it an embarrassment. I call it trying to get my man back.
Hello.
Hello. Are you looking for someone?
Ifunanya.
Pardon?
I'm here to see Ifunanya, the owner of the supermarket at 24 Zion Street.
Oh, okay. Ifunanya.
Yes, I'm a friend.
She's not home now. She doesn't even close this early.
Oh, my bad. I don't even know my friend that much again.
No, that's fine. That's okay. It's understandable. But you can hang around and wait for her. She should be home soon.
Oh, I don't think that'll be necessary. Maybe I'll just go there and just check up on her.
Yeah, that's also fine. Yes.
So, you live here, right?
As you can see, I'm just going inside.
Alright. See you around.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Publicity manager sounds great.
Yes, Dad. That seems to be the only position she can handle now, considering the fact she's very intelligent, very brilliant, and she has her way with words.
Ah, great. So what do you intend to do with Andrew?
Oh, Andrew. We can fix him up.
Felix, when I said fix Colette in a defined role in the company, I did not say demote or lay off another. With your experience in management, you should know that such an act will affect the efficiency and effectiveness in the organization.
I know that. I've really thought about that. It's really a very difficult decision. But the truth is that we don't have any better position for her in the corporation right now. Except we create another. Even when we do, it might not be very important. All the positions are occupied and the people there, they are doing very, very well.
Felix, you will agree with me that Andrew does not deserve such treatment. Just give me some time, I'll think about it. So.
It's okay, Dad.
All right. Have a nice day.
In the coal kingdom, coal has become everything. Money is everywhere, for coal has become money.
I'm sorry, Princess Oledo. You are getting me confused here. Was it my father that told you what we discussed?
Ever before he married your mother and then became your father, he was originally my brother. Do you expect him to hide things from me?
Well, Princess Oledo, there is nothing to hide. It was the king that suggested the promotion in the first place.
And why did you not offer her another post? Instead of that publicity department that Andrew is doing very well in.
Princess Oledo, can I ask you something? What is your interest? Do I want to know? What is your interest here? Why are you questioning the decisions we make in the corporation? I don't really get it.
Prince Felix, the only reason I am tolerating your excesses is because you are the only one who still understands that I am a princess in this palace.
Come on, that is not in doubt. It has never been in doubt, you know that. You are the first daughter of the family.
Thank you.
And this is why we've been paying you the money we pay you every month. But my problem with you is that you are dabbling into the managerial decisions and I'm not really comfortable with that. I am not.
I don't want Colette in that publicity department and I need you to pull that stunt for me.
Well, I'm glad you know it's a stunt. The king, my father, has given approval for that promotion. And come on, you know your brother. Once he decides on something, he makes sure it is achieved.
Your point exactly?
My point is that the king has given approval for the promotion and all plans already set in motion. If you want a stay of execution, please talk to your brother. I cannot put that stunt. My hands are tied here. Excuse me.
You tricked me, Sablak.
My friend, in the mafia world, we have a rule. And that rule is, get the job done. No one bothers how you do it. All you need to do is to get the job done.
Yes, I know all that. I am talking about your trick. Please don't pretend for. I am certain you know what I'm talking about.
My friend, don't call it a trick. We made a deal.
Who is the woman? Who is the woman that made you step in? It was not about you, right? Hey, you made me lose millions because of one crazy ass woman.
Oh my boy, I got this. I'm on my way.
You tricked me.
The reason you still have your head on your shoulders speaking to me is just because you respected me
and withdraw your demand from the royal family and the mine. Now get it straight. This deal is over and done with. I shan't have you come here, talk to me the way you're doing.
How about I show you the door?
What did that fool want? Forget him. So what did you find?
What did I find? Well, the search for Ifeanyanya's next door neighbor.
Is that what that ill-behaving wife of your overpampered son has caused? You now talk to me as if I'm nobody.
Oledo, what is your problem? The fact that I gave her promotion, or that you have a problem with her as a person?
You sound as if you don't trust me anymore.
This is not about trust. This is about efficiency and effectiveness. It's about putting round pegs in round holes.
And by that you imply that Andrew is not fit for the position he has occupied for so many years? Is that what that poorly raised wife of your sons has told you?
Stop it! Oledo, stop this now! Andrew is still part of this organization. He's still relevant. I've already instructed Felix to ensure that he does not undermine his potentials. Oh, come on. This meeting ends now.
It has already ended.
What are you up to now? You now send people to spy on me?
You always seem to forget who you are. You are a prince, and everyone knows you. Every eye is on you.
And then they get back to you with information about who I talk to, is that it?
I am only concerned about the impact those talks will have on our marriage. Especially when one of the persons you spend time talking to is the same woman that almost messed you up.
Ifeananya, is this about her?
Isn't she the reason why I do not have lunch with my husband? Isn't she the reason you always insist on going by yourself? Just to hang out with your ex. That's if truly she is.
To start with, I have never objected to going out for lunch with you. You are the one who always rushes out without me. I don't see any problem in that anyway. As for Ifeananya, I ran into her at the mall, and that is it.
And you spent almost 30 minutes discussing with her. What was the discussion all about? About how both of you are unhappy to have thrown your 4 years together away?
Do you realize you're being unreasonable and very childish?
I do not deserve this. I do not need to shed a tear on her account. This is the same woman that almost messed up your life, and I came around to back you up.
Come on, honey. Stop this. What are you doing to yourself? I've told you Ifeananya belongs to the past. I love you. What are you thinking? That I will leave you and go back to Ifeananya after all she's done?
Like I stand a chance when both of you have history together.
Hard, you mean to say? Hard. Ifeananya belongs to the past.
And nobody's going back to the past. I love you now. My family loves you. They won't even let me hurt you. See? You see what you did with those local guys? How you saved all of us from trouble. That tells me you have a huge potential in you. You're a great woman.
No, I want you to concentrate on exploiting those potentials and maximizing them to make a name for yourself in this family. Other than thinking about issues that aren't even there. Okay?
Thank you. And talking of potential, I hear that I might be made the publicity manager.
Yes, I heard so. So now that you will get that position, what do you want to do with it?
I knew you would never support that. Andrew has served this company for how many years? Longer than I have. And what stupid, self-acclaimed boss woman will just come and snatch it away from him? Well, what position is available for her now? I have no idea. Prince Felix said that the king asked him to give him some time to think about it or something like that. This is serious.
Thank goodness she didn't see it. I can't believe this. What's the meaning of this?
Baby, it's not what you think.
Honey, who is this intruder that is getting you agitated?
Where's your honey? Will you shut up and let me explain things to my man?
Your man? Oh, you're with me here and you're calling someone else your man? I mean, what kind of game are you playing?
Is this a joke or what? Please, sweetheart, I gotta explain.
Explain what exactly? That you're coming out of a hotel room with a man who not only holds you tightly but calls you honey? And you want to explain to me?
It's not what you think. 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 This is the best post for me and I have to get it. I didn't think that anyone would even think about Andrew. What else can I do? Go back to our original plan? Oh no, that will take forever and I do not want to tolerate all these annoying people for that long. I need to be the face of the company. I need to be the publicity manager of the royal business. And where are you going with that?
To give the king his evening massage.
You will not be seeing him now. I'm having a meeting with him.
But ma, he can't miss this massage. He's waiting for me.
How about I help you do the job this one time? Go on, get on with other house chores. Or better still, go have some rest.
Thank you, ma.
You're welcome.
She's waiting for the right time to strike you. Below the belt, oh, below the belt, below the belt.
Your Majesty.
Oh, Colette.
You're supposed to massage your shoulders with this.
As a matter of fact, I was instructed by the doctor never to miss it.
So I heard.
I've been waiting for the maid. Please, can you get her for me? She was supposed to have come here before
Your
now.
Majesty, do not worry. I will do that. Besides, the maid is busy with her domestic work. I doubt if she can do this better than me.
Alright, come with it.
Of course, there is nothing to hide, Your Majesty. I only waited for you to ask me.
I'm all ears.
It wasn't much of a big deal because it happens to be that the leader is a brother to a woman I once saved some years back.
Really?
It was a miracle when I learned of her brother's plan. I immediately contacted her and told her about her brother's plans and that I am fully involved with the mine. Yes, Your Majesty.
I didn't think it would be that easy because those boys are very deadly. Even the police commissioner avoids them. Do you know that at the last count, 10 police officers have disappeared without any trace?
Your Majesty, getting the boys to switch off their evil plans was very easy.
Wow.
Yes, Your Majesty. But Your Majesty, you see, the woman came at me at first with the fact that they were making a legitimate demand and that she had no powers to stop the boys. But I reminded her that it wasn't any of my business if she was killed on that fateful day I saved her. But I risked my life and saved her.
When you say you saved her, what exactly do you mean?
She was going to be killed by an angry mob. She was accused of stealing. But I was very fast and smart to bring in the police to the scene.
You did that?
Yes, Your Majesty. Even without knowing who she was. I made sure that the police released her because I felt she simply acted to hold body and soul together. So, ever since then, we remained in contact. So when her brother came at us, I reminded her of that event.
You know, I have always avoided going out with those boys. They're very deadly. Even the police told me that they have a link with the deadly mafia of Abomimi. Oh yeah, the same idiots that have been trying to lay claim of ownership on that mine. Anyway, I'm so happy that you were able to sort all that out.
Your Majesty. You see, Your Majesty, you do not need to bother yourself anymore. What we should be talking about now are plans on how to boost the income of the royal company, such that even if 100 groups demand that in future, no one will have a heart attack.
I'd like to hear that. Come with me, come on, tell me about it.
Your Majesty, shouldn't we?
Yes, I was with Colette. She was talking to me about some opportunities for the company. So I decided to bring all of you to hear directly from her. Colette?
I am talking about all the untapped opportunities. Opportunities that promise not to only elevate the status of the royal coal mine, but will equally generate concentrated revenue for the royal house.
We are all about revenue, so go ahead.
Since I started working at the industry, I've come to realize that we deal with the electrical company as our major client. And that makes me wonder why we haven't been able to reach out to other sectors that need our resources.
Our royal coal mine is not the only one in the country, so we can't be everywhere.
Now that's one thought that kills business. Who says we cannot dominate the country? Who says we cannot be the major supplier of coal to most paper manufacturers, cement industries, chemical and pharmaceutical industries? I saw the government approval that prompted the setting up of this company. Who says we cannot go into exportation? We have the powers to go into exportation under the supervision of the Export Promotion Council. So why are we not doing that already?
Andrew is supposed to be in this meeting. Why hasn't he mentioned this before?
These companies I have mentioned, apart from exportation, which happens to be the biggest of them all, need our resources. And we have hundreds of such companies in this country.
If they've been thriving for so long now without our resources, which means they've been getting them from other mines, I guess.
With all due respect, my prince, you're beginning to sound like you're not business-minded. Who cares if they're getting their services from other coal mines? Who says we cannot make a better deal with them and take over? Sincerely, I do not just believe. I know we can outplay everybody.
Exactly. I like that sentence. We can make better deals and then take over. Now, I want every one of you to think in the light of what she has said. Everyone involved in this company must toe the line of this noble idea. Thank you, Colette.
You're welcome, Your Majesty.
Oh, please, President, don't do that. Stop that thing you usually do and make people look like vegetables before you. You know you can't try that with me. Okay, sit down, let's talk. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Why should I bother myself about what you're talking about when it doesn't make any sense to me? We had a situation here with the locals, a situation that would have led to massive bloodletting. And it was just the beautiful wife of my son who handled the issue alone without getting anybody involved. And now you want me to ask her stupid questions?
You see, Ferdinand, most times when you talk, I see reasons our father regretted having just one son. You're too weak for comfort.
I beg your pardon?
Which pardon are you begging? What is that? You make my presentations look like pieces of gibberish. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Since that low life asked me not to come here, to stay in my husband's house, and stupid Kingsley supported her, I decided not to talk to them anymore. Listen, Ferdinand, you need to sit her down and ask her questions. You really need to sit her down and ask her questions. That is what any wise king will do. That is what my father would have done. So Ferdinand, do it.
Okay.
Amoche, you did serve them drinks, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
So why then are you claiming that you don't know what the meeting is about?
Honestly, I don't know.
Amoche, apart from the king and our husbands, who else is in there?
My colleagues.
Just the 5 of them?
Yes.
You may leave.
Thank you.
Mercy, can you perceive what might be going on there?
No, I can't. And it bothers me. Why will they be having a meeting with her and not us?
We will find out
Now, I have one question for all of you. Why didn't anyone think like her all these years?
Come on, Dad. It goes without saying, her ideas are wonderful. But we've been doing business with all these companies she mentioned.
And I myself, I attempted exportation like she mentioned too. But I met a brick wall at the Export Promotion Council. I think the DG they appointed recently does not know anything about how to generate money for the government.
Listen, Kingsley, let's not just go there. Don't go there at all. We're the only major suppliers to the Eastern Nigeria Electricity Company. And we make huge revenues from it. Yes, I agree with you. But which other company do we supply? Tell me, which one?
Andrew was on a deal with Goodwill Paper Industry, if I can remember.
Yes. When was that? And what is the status of that today? Listen, I'm not interested in the past. And I don't think any of you should be.
What do you want us to do, Father?
Take it from there. That's what we should do. Colette should be given a chance. If doubling as the marketing manager and publicity manager is what it requires, then she gets it.
And Andrew?
Andrew should work with her. But Colette should be given a chance to move this company from where we are.
I thought you were in a meeting. Eavesdropping?
That's not noble if you ask me.
I was in the meeting, darlings.
There are snakes everywhere, different varieties of snakes.
Interesting. So Colette was in a meeting that concerns the company and I was not there?
And what is wrong with that?
What is wrong with that? Really? When did that start happening?
Mercy, why are you so agitated?
I am agitated because I do not understand why Colette, who works under me, would be in a meeting with yourself, the king, your brothers, members of the board, and I, who is equally a member of the board, was not there.
Well, if it was important you came, you would have been called.
I don't understand this anymore. Who is Colette? What does she have to offer? What has she ever offered? Apart from connecting with those hoodlums who attacked the company and later surfaced as the savior. Yes. Even a blind man can see that. But my darling husband and his brothers would not. Instead, you all upheld her.
Mercy, what is your problem? What is it? Why are you so jealous of Colette? I can't take this anymore. I don't want you to talk about this. I don't want you to talk about it here. I don't want you to talk about it outside. And I wouldn't want to repeat myself on this again. Want to catch some sleep?
I see how much of that sleep that you need.
How much trust do you have in me?
Why would you even ask that? You think I don't trust you enough?
Let's say trust is not the right word. But somehow, I think you feel that I cannot make an impact. Right or wrong?
I trust you absolutely. And I feel you can make a huge impact. What I do not know is how you're going to go about it. Because you need to understand this company more to be able to represent it. And nobody's thinking about that.
Honey, all I need is the opportunity. I know enough about the company to get it started.
I just don't want you to disappoint anyone. But if that is what you want, I'll assist in any way I can.
Thank you. But you sound like my post has already been decided.
My father believes in you, that I know. And I believe in you too.
There is a demon among the saints, a green snake under green grass. Oh, a green snake under green grass. There is a demon among the saints. Ife dika koleta biana long, ife yili koleta biana munso.
I do not know, but I'm convinced it's going to be a good day.
Cool. I had the Nessa girl investigated on.
I'm interested.
Yes, she is Ifunaya's next door neighbor, and I believe she now doubles as a messenger. Are you still there, baby? Hello?
Thank you for the info. I'll take it up from here.
What? I don't understand any of this.
Andrew, just calm down. We will explain to you.
Explain that I'm being laid off?
Nobody is laying you off, Andrew. Calm down.
Then what is this?
See, Andrew, when the king of the coal kingdom makes a decision, nobody challenges him. I'm very sure you can work with Colette.
Sir, working with Colette and working under Colette are two different things. Sir?
Okay, Andrew. You see, Colette has better ideas on how to generate money for this company. And she needs that position to do so. Do you understand now?
Excuse me. Sir.
I know you have decided to be blunt with that, but trust me, that was a bit too harsh.
Come on, at least he understood the situation. We don't have that time to waste on him. What has he done for this company anyway?
See, brothers, in most seriousness and sincerity, this is not the way we handle our employees. It is not. But it's okay. I just hope he understands.
Excuse me, I've been very busy in my office.
Hello? Yeah, how are you?
Good morning, Mr. Andrew. Good morning, madam.
Nessa,
Is everything alright with Mr. Andrew?
he just submitted his resignation letter. I'm actually taking it to the MD now.
What? He resigned?
Excuse me, madam.
It is not decided yet. I mean, the last I heard about that issue was that the king asked my husband to give him some time to think about it.
Really? Well, the meeting they had the other day with Colette, did you manage to find out what it was for?
My husband wouldn't tell me a thing about it.
Oh yeah? Mine told me that she made a huge proposal for the company. And that proposal will get her on the seat of the marketing and publicity manager.
It's a lie.
Mercy, I don't even see how. When the man holding those positions just resigned. Can Can you put the puzzles together?
These are the files I worked with while under you. I hope you find someone more competent and punctual to replace me. Good morning, mates.
There is something I do always. I go through the mission statement of this corporation, and I make a vow to always continue seeking ways to improve the company. The fact is, I am to be trusted, and I do believe that you know that, sir.
Whoa.
Out! I need to speak with my husband this minute.
Yes, ma'am.
How nice.
How nice? You expect me to be nice? Do you even know the meaning of that word?
Mercy, what is the problem?
You know, I was worried about the fact that there was a board meeting without me, and Colette was there. And just today, she came to me to submit her files, saying that she no longer works under me. And what's more, Andrew resigned.
Sweetheart, I don't know why you like when I keep repeating myself.
What is going on?
Sweetheart, why do you like when I keep repeating myself? I've told you that this is what Dad wants. I can't do anything.
Dad wants you to replace Andrew with Colette?
Yes.
What does she even know? What qualification does she have?
Well, Dad wanted them to work together, but Andrew wouldn't take that, so he chose to resign.
And you're willing to let him walk away? Do you know the impact that will create in our company? That can cause his investors to withdraw from our company.
My love, we will be fine. Besides, you can agree with me that Andrew has not been doing very well in that position. Let us try other people. If our own comment is the ideal person, we need to fill that position. The person that is very competent for that position. We don't have any other option than to give her our support. Nessa, get back to my office now.
And where are you hurrying off to?
The MD just called me to come back to his office.
I see. All that will end soon.
Excuse me?
Never mind.
So he's waiting for me, so can I go now?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
You see my marriage? I guard it with my life. And anyone that poses as a threat to it, I equate that person as someone who is after my life.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but with all due respect, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I have nothing to do with your marriage.
The fact that she's your neighbor does not mean you should be her messenger. Especially not a middle person between her and my husband. The next time
you pass her message, letter, or whatever to my husband will be the last time you will walk here. And who knows, other worse things might follow. So you see, you've got 2 choices to choose from. Now, monologue, you do not want to keep the ending waiting.
Your Majesty, I will not be objecting if this is not necessary.
The decision to make her the head of marketing and publicity was mine, no doubt. But the decision wasn't made in a hurry.
I'm sorry to say, my king, but I do not think so.
We have our reasons, Messi. You should understand that I do not joke with anything concerning the coal mine. Our nickname, the Coal Kingdom, was derived from that coal mine.
I know all of that, my king. I do. But some people who have given this company...
For the one smiling with you is the one sent to kill you. She is waiting for the right time to strike you. Below the belt, oh, below the belt, below the belt, where they will strike you. Below the belt, below the belt. If they can collect Abiana long, if you collect Abiana Monso,
Madam is here. Amuche, do you know where Prince fixes for his private?
Thank you. Are you obsessed with Colette now?
She is evil. You think I'm joking? Look, everything about her is beginning to make sense to me now. She is not ordinary. If not, why would she always have her way with everyone and everything?
She's likable, yeah. She's witty. She's subtly intelligent. Those are her weapons. As a matter of fact, I think we should learn to coexist with her peacefully. Instead of hating her, it's best for everyone.
Is that why you couldn't get him first? You don't understand. It was brief, but so intense. How did she even find out that we lived together in the first place? No. The question should be, how did she find out about the letter? And how did she know that I delivered it?
Did you admit that you delivered the letter to the prince?
My darling, I did not even get the chance to admit or deny. She knows the truth. Prince Kingsley could not have told her. I can vouch on that. Well, I need to be very careful because she is not just my boss's wife. She's been promoted to the post of the marketing and publicity manager. As I talk to you, she's been elevated. I do not want to be in her bad books. No. But that does not change the fact that we live in the same compound. Or are we going to? I don't know. But honey, that job right there is my life. I don't want to quit. That's all I have to say. I really need to get going. Just go.
Where did you quit this game?
Excuse me?
When someone else gets hurt?
What games? It has never been games with Prince Kingsley. It will never be. And you know that.
Come on, baby.
What's getting you this excited? Come on, let it out.
I can't tell you to guess because I know you are bad at that.
You can say that again.
Anyway, I am excited because the game is getting hotter.
Baby, you know I'm all about games. So which of the games are you talking about now?
So do you want to hear how I've suddenly become the head of the marketing and publicity department?
What?
Mm-hmm.
You are kidding me, baby.
Of course I am not.
You're serious? Oh, come on, I love it. Come on. Wow.
Yes, baby. Yes.
That's good.
That's my new position now. Yeah, it happened too fast.
Yes.
But I am game.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one, baby.
Let the game begin.
It's really getting too much.
Come here, baby. I know you love me, and you will love me more by the time I start getting the money into your bank account.
You can't say that again. Mm-hmm. Wow. It's called a celebration. Come here.
Now, let's go to the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get all sweaty and hot.
Are you ready for that? Come on, let's
Yes, baby. You know I missed you. Hello, Prince. Good evening.
Good evening. Who is this?
I am happy that you picked up. I just want you to know that, like ever, I still love you.
Ifeanyi.
Yes, it's me.
What are you up to this time? You're calling me with an hidden number.
Because you'll never have taken my call if I'd called you with my number. I had to borrow my friend's phone to call you. Because it is important that I speak to you.
You want us to go about how you were blindly led to the hotel? I don't have time for that now, please. Okay? I don't even have need for that. You know why? Because I have moved on.
Obviously you have moved on. I am not going to convince you about my innocence again because you will never believe me. And even if you do, it will amount to nothing. Because you are married and happy now.
What do you want?
Nessa, my neighbor and your staff.
The same one you got involved by giving a letter to. Why did you do that?
I am sorry that I did that. I just need you to please protect her job and her life. Please. Your wife found out that she delivered the letter to you. And she's mad at her. Please. I just need you to protect her. She said the job is her life. I will not be able to live with the guilt if she loses it. Please. I promise not to bother you again if you can do this favor for me. I promise you. Hello? Hello? Are you there?
I heard you.
So,
What now?
What now? Nothing.
Nothing?
I will never have him back again. He has moved on. So should I.
Good news. The best I have ever heard since this year.
I hope she's good for him. I hope she will make him happy.
Leave them to worry about that. What you should worry about is how to hook yourself up with another good man.
Man?
Yes, that way you will heal faster.
Oh, please, please, please. I'm so done with men. I'm done. Because of a man, I lost the only man that I love. Don't talk about men right now. I am so done.
I trust you to do this.
Trust me, don't make.
Oh,
look who we have here.
It's like I'm missing a lot.
not too late to catch up, you know. I promised my wife that I'm going to make Summer cry today, and I'm bent on doing that.
Speaking of which, please, has anybody seen my wife?
Isn't she hidden somewhere in your bedroom?
Or probably tucked in your bed.
On a serious note, I came back hoping to see her, but I didn't. And I was thinking by the time I was up from siesta, she would be back, but I haven't seen her since now.
I did see her drive out about 2 hours ago.
Where to, please? Sorry.
Wait. Is it just me, or hasn't anyone noticed the vacuum between these two?
Why don't you worry about the vacuum between us? Excuse me.
What have I said wrong? I'm only interested in making you cry. Before the last item on the agenda, any other business concerning what we discussed or any other thing entirely. In the absence of no other Colette, do you have anything to say?
Actually, I want to make a request.
Go ahead then.
Provided it's going to multiply the income of the company, then go ahead.
Of course, I am all about multiplying the income of the company. Well, given my new position, and in order to give it my best, I think I need an assistant.
Colette, every head of department works with a secretary, not an assistant.
Of course, I need a secretary.
Did Maggie resign with Andrew? If so, then why share this meeting?
Colette, Maggie is still the secretary for the department. I'm very, very sure she'll be glad to work with you. Isn't that Maggie?
Thank you, sir. I sincerely appreciate the confidence reposed in me.
You're welcome, Maggie.
I am sorry, Maggie. You might be all good and that, but you are not the one I would love to work with. You see, I need someone I can relate with. Someone that I understand and in return understands me. Just sorry.
Colette, you sound like you have someone in mind already.
Nessa, precisely. What? Me? Do you have a problem with that?
I just need you to protect her. She said the job is her life.
College. We will look into your request. For now, concern the message to decide.
Thank you.
Our personal.
So, why do I have this feeling that you are avoiding me?
Avoiding you? Oh, come on. I am not.
So, when was the last time we had that lunch of ours?
I like the sound of that. Lunch of ours. Why don't we do this lunch sometime soon?
Just when I was beginning to feel that my brother is better in bed.
Let's pray she didn't hear all that.
I was sent to you with this file.
Thank you. Word calls.
Sure.
And Nessa, not to worry. You will have a pleasant time working with me.
She's waiting for the right time to strike you below the belt. Oh,